Hello, it's your boy Mr. CV. I'm back with another special video, and I'm back on CV football. This is the final Premier League games of the whole season, the 38th games. All the Premier League games are being played all together at 4 o'clock, and obviously to make it interesting as well, especially for that Champions League position. Because there's a lot of teams, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and who makes it into the Champions League. So let's see how that goes. Obviously, the Premier League has already been sorted a couple months ago. Even like you're looking about January, because Arsenal were not serious, to be honest. And relegation places, those three teams were already sorted as well months ago as well. So honestly, fantastic. What should I say? So let's go into it. Starting with Wolves versus Brentford. Brentford are the better team, but Wolves have done okay this season. And obviously Cunha is leaving as well, which obviously adds a bit more into it. Makes it a bit more interesting. He's going to Man United. And to be honest with you, if Man United were in Man United in terms of the name, Man United, I don't think it will really go there, because Man United are in tatters at this moment. But nevertheless, Man United are still one of the biggest clubs in the world, so that always has an attraction. So, but honestly, this game, I believe Brentford will win because the attack is much stronger, and as a team, they're just better as well. So I think Brentford will probably win, let's say 3-1. The next one is Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Oh, this is a big game, a big decider, because whoever wins this game probably finishing in the Champions League position. So honestly, it's going to be a big game for both teams. Nottingham Forest, I want them to finish in the Champions League position, because it just makes the whole Champions League a bit more interesting. It makes the league more interesting. Chelsea as well. Honestly, if Chelsea don't finish in the Champions League, I don't think anything is going to happen to Enzo Maresca, but he is going to come under a lot of pressure next season. So I see this game ending in a draw, to be honest with you. But if anybody were to win, I think Chelsea might slightly edge it, because Chelsea are slightly the better team. But honestly, this game could go either way. It could go either way. I say 2-1 to Nottingham Forest, or 2-1 to Chelsea. Or 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, or 1-0 to Chelsea. Next one is Aston Villa versus Man United versus Aston Villa. Again, another game that is a Champions League tie. Not for Man United, but for Aston Villa, because Aston Villa needs it. They're currently about 6th or 7th right now, so they kind of need this win to obviously push to be in the Champions League position. But they're playing against Man United, who are defeated, especially during the Europa League campaign after losing the final. But on top of it, Man United are just awful, to be honest with you. They're just a bad team, and Ruben Amorim hasn't really helped as well. And one of their players, or the former players, McTominay, he just won the Scudetto in Napoli. So I see Aston Villa winning this game. I say Aston Villa will probably win this game 2-0. The next one is Newcastle versus Everton. Again, another Champions League position. Another Champions League game, especially for Newcastle, because they really need this win to also push for that Champions League place. So another win, but it's not going to be easy, because Everton has done really well. Beto has been great as well, brilliant. He's not even giving a Calvert-Lewin a sniff, and he's not even allowed Calvert-Lewin to even feel like he's been missed. So it's going to be a tough game, but I do think Newcastle would win. They just got better players, better attack, and as a team they're better as well. But Everton, I know they're going to park the bus. I'm not going to make it easy, but still, I think Newcastle will probably win, let's say 2-1 or 3-1. The next one is Bournemouth versus Leicester. Jamie Vardy, obviously, is always having a party, and obviously is leaving at the end of the season. Bournemouth, on the other hand, they've been brilliant. They've been brilliant under this their manager. Semenyo has been brilliant. The guy up front, Brazilian guy, he's been brilliant as well. Quite a lot of players in their team have been brilliant, if I'm being honest with you. And you can't take anything away from them. I do believe Bournemouth will win this game against Leicester. And I think they'll probably win, let's say 2-0 or 3-0. 3-1. Let me go for 3-1. The next one is Ipswich versus West Ham. West Ham are the better team. Ipswich have done okay this season, but obviously it's not been good enough. That's why they're relegated. In saying that, though, West Ham, though, honestly, the effect that they were expecting from Graham Potter hasn't really happened, really. But you have to give him next season. But honestly, They've been brilliant. It's going to be a good game, a bit of even game, quite tense for both teams, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm not really going to look too deep into the game, but I think West Ham will probably win this game just about. Let's say 2-1 to West Ham. The next one is Fulham versus Man City. Big game. Again, another Champions League title game. Because if Man City win, it also cements their place in Champions League. But it's not going to be easy because Fulham have been really good this season, and you can't take anything away from Fulham. Actually, they've been brilliant this season. Honestly, been brilliant. It will be brilliant. What's his other name? Smith Rowe been brilliant. They've all been brilliant. And Man City, not a great season for them by their standards. Been awful, if I'm being honest with you. That's the right word to use. They've been awful. And saying that as well, they don't really deserve that Champions League position. But hey, they probably will get the Champions League position because of how good they are as a team. So either way, I think Fulham might win this game, you know. Fulham don't really need to win. Fulham do need to win as well because they might be trying to finish in the European places as well, maybe in the Conference League or the Europa League. But I think Man City will probably just win it just because they know they need this game more. So I go for Man City to win probably 2-1. The next one, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have had an amazing season, won the FA Cup, brilliant. Liverpool as well, they've had a really good season, won the league. So both teams really, no, actually, Liverpool needs to win for the pride and for the points. Fulham needs to win to cement their place in Europe. So I think Fulham will be more eager to win the match. I think I still see, no, I said Fulham, Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace will need to win the match. They've had a brilliant season. And on top of it as well, they really they want to win just because obviously they want to finish in European places. But in saying that though, Liverpool as well would like to win as well, just because tally more points and on top of it as well, playing for pride as well, and the last game of the season at home. So I'll fancy Crystal Palace to win this match. I say Crystal Palace will probably win 2-1 or 2-1, 2-0 or 1-0. One of those three. The next one is Tottenham versus Brighton. Tottenham, Europa League winners. You can't take anything away from them. They've had a poor season, but I can't lie, this trophy kind of makes it a bittersweet for them. Finishing 17th and winning the trophy, would I take that as an Arsenal fan? It's a very, very big question that I don't know the answers to. Because at the end of the day, as fans, we want trophies. But then do you want to finish 17th, which is terrible for a club like Tottenham? But listen, first trophy in 71 years, you can't complain. Brighton, on the other hand, though, has been an okay season. Honestly, since Özil come in, it's been okay. They've not been brilliant, they've not been fantastic, but they've been okay. And you can't take anything away from that. So listen, this game, I don't really think they care. Nobody cares if Tottenham wins, to be honest. I don't really think Tottenham care if they win. But obviously, they would like to win for the fans. Last game of the season at home, the trophy will be paraded around the stadium. So honestly, but I don't really think their fans care if they win or not, to be honest. Brighton, on the other hand, if they win, they're also cementing their place. They're also pushing to go to Europe as well, maybe in the Conference League or Europa League, Conference League, I believe, or just something. But obviously, I do think Brighton will probably win this game because Brighton will be more serious about the game, and also as well, Brighton probably have more to play for. So I think Brighton will probably win, let's say 2-1. The last game, which is Southampton versus Arsenal. Arsenal away. Big game. Not really a big game, but Southampton have been okay since the last couple of seasons, especially with this new manager who's playing rock and roll football. They've been better defensively, but still not good enough. Ramsdale, former Arsenal player playing for them in goal, he's been good. He's been one of their standout players this season. You have to give it to him. Arsenal, on the other hand, nothing really to play for. They're going to finish probably second, to be honest with you. Actually, they might not finish second, so they probably got to win this game. But I think they'll cement their place in second place position. I see Arsenal winning this game by a hefty scoreline, probably 3-0 for Arsenal. I probably see that. And those are my predictions for today's game. It's your boy, Mr. CB. Have a fantastic day. Another weekend, another enjoyment of football. And make sure you keep watching your boy, Mr. CB. And take care.